like I said, it was sitting a little bit high or a little bit low, so I'm actually going to widen the gap that closes the needle, and widen that up just a little bit. Now, if you have if you want to replace the seat, the needle in seat, it's down in the hole. It's just a little white rubber O-ring. The idea is to first extract it. The easiest way to extract it is a screw. Take a screw, push it down in the hole. It will actually screw in to the little rubber seat. Pull it straight out. The new one, the easiest thing is to get it started in there and then use the needle to actually push it down in, get it seated. But if it's not leaking, don't replace it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Slide the needle back on to the float. Position it back on. Put the little rod back in, hold the float. Now my float is actually sitting pretty level. A lot better. You can squeeze it down a little bit, get it a little bit. There we go. Now, to know if you want to know whether or not your needle and seat are good, they're going to leak, the easiest way to tell is you should be able to put your mouth on here and blow with the needle closed, and you shouldn't be able to blow air in with just your mouth pressure. If you hear a little bit of a hissing, your needle's going to leak. Open it up, blow some air, drop it down. The weight of the float by itself should stop any air from blowing through. So let's listen. Yeah, stops it completely, so that's a really good seat. Let's put the main venturi back in. Okay, that's in there. Make sure it's seated. Actually take the main jet, because the O-ring actually seats against that. Hand screw it in. Make sure it seats in there good. Make sure the O-ring is good in there. Yep. Okay. Now I haven't cleaned the main jet yet, so I can tell right now I got one of the little holes in the side is a little bit clogged. So actually take copper wire, stranded copper wire. I pull out a little piece of it. Copper soft, so it's nice. It's not going to gouge the brass. Pass it through all the passages. And one of the holes that's commonly overlooked is there's a little teeny hole up at the top of the threads. Sometimes you can't even see it. I'm going to pass through. You can see my wire in there moving. Make sure the hole down in the hole, the hole down in there passes through. Everything passes through nice and easy. Spray it out again. Make sure. Spray it off. Clean. Clean out my bowl. Cleaner the better. Always use a clean rag. Wipe out the bowl. Wipe off the outside of the bowl. Make sure there's no debris in there. Take my O-ring. Position it back on the carb. Now there's always a dent. That always goes to where the needle is, or where the fuel inlet is. So wherever the needle is, right here, that dent will go the same exact position, because the other side's a little bit deeper and allows the float to fall down a little bit further. Push it on. Make sure it's sealed all the way around. Take my main jet with the O-ring. Well, it's a flat washer. It's a fiber washer. Screw it on. Snug it down. It's not extremely tight. It's ready to go. Okay, we got the carburetor back on. See if it starts.